Hi guys. So today we're going to talk about Degrassi season 7, and it is hot here. So if you guys hear like a loud fan running, that is my air conditioning in this room. So it's 90 degrees here, but it feels like 105. So windows couldn't be open today because there's no breeze. So I have the air conditioning on, so I'm sorry if you guys hear that and it's really annoying, but it is loud. So we're going to talk about Degrassi season 7, so let's go. Paige. I like Paige this season. I think she's really trying to get a job, and she's trying to be a functioning adult, even though I hate the person that she's working for. Ellie. I liked Ellie this season. The only thing that I didn't like is her little rift with Caitlin that happened, because she's dating a guy that's not even worth it. But yeah, but overall I like Ellie. Marco. I like Marco this season. I don't really have any problem with him. I think that he needs to work on not being so attached to people, but other than that, Marco's still a good person and good friend. Liberty. I don't like Liberty this season. She seems very... Towards the end of the season, she seems very selfish, and it just doesn't go well with me, and a lot of other people I've seen don't really like that whole Liberty thing, which leads us into our next character, Damien. I hate Damien. I hate him because of what he does at the end with Liberty. I hate Damien. Just anybody who's a cheater, I automatically don't like them. Damien, I don't like. There was something about him that just always rubbed me the wrong way. Jimmy. I like Jimmy. And I really do. Especially the way that he talked to Trina, I really do agree with him being rude toward her. But yeah, I mean, because the stuff she was asking about was none of her business, but we'll get to that later. But Jimmy, I like him this season. Spinner. I like Spinner this season, not at the beginning of the season because I feel like he's being a bit much, but towards the end I still like him. Emma's a little better this season. She's not as judgmental, and she's not really getting in people's business this season. Manny. I like Manny this season. I feel like she's really calmed down, and she's really trying to figure out her future and what she wants to do. Danny. Danny's still a little annoying. The one thing that I do like about Danny this season, though, is when he works on the project with Derek. I think that really shows Danny growing up and becoming responsible. Jane. I like Jane. Jane's just one of the cool, chill people, and I really think that she's a really good character for Spinner to have in his corner. Derek. Derek is still annoying, showing no signs of growing up. Darcy. I feel bad for what happened to Darcy this season. I definitely do. She didn't deserve to go through that. But I feel like Darcy should have trusted Miss Sauvé a little more, maybe not exploded at everybody. Peter. I like Peter this season. Peter seems to be a really good boyfriend, really good friend to people. Holly J. I hate Holly J. She's such a bitch. She's just so mean to Anya for no reason, and Mia for no reason, and I just hate people like that. I was bullied by a lot of people like Holly J when I was in high school. Mia. I like Mia. I definitely think that she's a good person and she's a good mom, and I really think that she was so nice to Anya and she deserved Anya to treat her much better than she did. Mr. Simpson. I think Mr. Simpson is still one of the best teachers at Degrassi. I do like how he was there for Darcy, but, you know, then Darcy went and did what she did. Miss Hatsalakos. I like Miss Hatsalakos. She seems very helpful this season, but although we don't see much of the principal that much, but we see more of Miss Hatsalakos. Jay. I like Jay better this season with Manny and Spinner, his interactions with them. It shows that Jay is actually becoming a good person. Spike. Spike doesn't show up as much, but she's still amazing. Like, I just love Spike overall. Sav. Sav didn't really bother me this season because he just showed up and he seemed like fine, but you know, he didn't show up that much. Jesse. I hate Jesse. You all know I hate Jesse. I just wish he would disappear. I hate his character. I feel like he's like, just, there was no need for him. And he's creepy. Toby. Toby shows up less and less as the, you know, like, seasons go on. I think this is the last season Toby shows up in. I think. Yeah, because then they're in college. So this is the last season Tony, didn't mean that. This is the last season Toby shows up in. I don't know where that came from. This is the last season Toby shows up in. So that's kind of sad because, you know, but especially the thing with Holly J that happened this season, that was especially interesting for his character. Ashley. I didn't like Ashley this season because it just seemed like she was constantly annoying about everything and she wasn't acting happy for what she had. People like that, it just makes me annoyed sometimes. Lucas. I was really angry at Lucas. Because I'll talk more about it in the relationships, but he had the ability to be a good person and he wasn't. You guys will understand more when I get to the relationships one, but I guess I'm just angry with Lucas. Anya. So, Anya. I love Anya, and I love how she stood up to Holly J in one of the episodes. I think Anya was definitely a good person, and she didn't need Holly J there. Eric. I like Eric. He seems pretty chill. I don't really have a problem with Eric. I know a lot of Degrassi fans have a problem with him, and I don't understand why. Because Eric seems so sweet. I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't been getting much sleep lately. Johnny. Johnny pisses me off. He's literally like not, he acts so tough when he's really not. Griffin. I like Griffin. I did until he started like getting on Marco's bad side, but other than that, I was okay with Marco for the most part. Trina. I hate Trina. I think almost everybody in the Degrassi fandom does, but I hate her because she's just never minding her own business. And she's just like, you know, she just seems like she's not adding anything. Isabella. Cute little Isabella. She's so precious. Bruce the Moose. That's how they had him labeled on a list of the characters. Bruce the Moose. Fucking hate Bruce. I always have. Always will. And Miss Sauvé. I still like Miss Sauvé. I still think she's the best counselor Degrassi has had. So, this season, Manny's hair is a no. That blonde at the beginning. Johnny looks so scared when Simpson calls him out. So it's where he says whatever he says about Toby. And Simpson's like, DeMarco, right? And Johnny turns around. He looks so scared. Manny's crush on Sav was odd. It only lasted for like a few seconds. Why did Holly J go to Lakehurst when Heather was at Degrassi? I think that's everybody's, question, and we never get it answered. Holly J, trying to feel me up, Toad? She walked into his hand. Darcy's mom was a little too harsh. 17, can't stay home by herself? What the fuck? Yeah, I didn't understand that. Make it worth your while. Wrong choice of words, because everybody thinks that means sex. Oh, Darcy's mom was a little too harsh. What I mean by that is when she was talking to Miss Hatsalakos. The podcast should not be public if you call people by name. That's what I say about Toby's. When I make YouTube videos about people in my life, I change their name because obviously you don't want that out there. Darcy goes snowboarding with her dad and Claire as shown in season 10, so how can she not know how to snowboard? Because we see the picture in season 10, so how does she not know how to snowboard? That could have been after this, but I don't know. Okay, I'm making sure I'm not skipping anything. Liberty talking to Toby was good. Peter should respect Darcy's beliefs. I do agree, where she's like the above the waist rule. I do agree. Johnny and Bruce are not intimidating. They're really not. Oh, Liberty talking to Toby was good when he was playing street hockey. Saying that Manny has no values and no self-respect is rude as hell. When Darcy said that, I was like, you have no right to be getting on her for that. Never go back to your drink. When you set it down at a party, never go back to it. Just get a new one. Toby talking to JT is so sad. It's good that he went to talk to him, but it's really sad because JT's gone. Your partner apologizing. Good. Darcy throwing Peter out when he tries to do that. Bad. He's trying to apologize because he thought they had sex, and she's like, get out. Ellie could have mentioned Dylan checked out in a nicer way of the relationship. Danny and Derek are annoying. Eric and Marco are sweet friends. Ellie should let Marco figure his own relationship stuff out instead of forcing him. I feel so bad for Eric when he says, I wonder if Ellie can show me that thing. Emma and Manny being there for Darcy was amazing. Actually, Kim, life is God's most precious gift, not virginity. Life is the most precious gift, is what they'll teach you in religion, not virginity. I think Marco feels pressured to be with Eric. Manny talking to Darcy about what happened was a good friend move. Manny stopping Peter from telling the parents was a good idea. Peter giving her a new abstinence ring was sweet because what happened did not count. Paige seems so grown up. Griffin seems super cool. I feel bad for Alex until she smokes with Jay. I second Manny calling Damien an ass. Paige was right to be mad, but also if a job stresses you out that much, it's not for you. I know working at a daycare stressed me out so much and it wasn't for me. Paige should have done her own work, not get Alex to do it, sending out the invitations. Manny and Damien should not joke about race in public. It can go very wrong. Manny should not have forced Damien to tell everyone she's not racist. Marco is a great friend to let Paige vent. Craig not crediting Ashley for using Ashley's song was wrong. You inspire me, baby. Great Jimmy line. Holly J liking Sav is hilarious for future reference. I liked Ashley's song with and without the rap. I would have liked to hear the whole thing. I'm upset that they gave Anya barely a personality except the episode Ladies Night when she gets hurt by Holly J. So I'll talk about those two things. So I'm upset. I would have liked to hear the whole thing because when Griffin's playing his song, there's more of his rap in there. I'm upset they gave Anya barely a personality because because she has a big personality. You can see it in that episode where she stands up to Holly J, but they barely give her any, and it's so sad. Manny. I don't go after 10th graders. She almost did, lol. Sav. Johnny yelling, lame, like you have any talent when Ashley's playing her song. Miss Kwan is still an awesome teacher. Jimmy is sweet to turn down an opportunity if Ashley is not involved because it is her song. Mia won the spat with Holly J, if I'm being honest, where it was like, in herpes-infested teens. I think she won. This episode is where Drake was born. You know, the rapping. Sav was sweet. The way he let Mia down. Mia evicting Holly J is amazing from the locker. Ashley deleting Jimmy ruined her chances too, so what was the point? Make it clear that question is rhetorical. I know the point. Vocal point of the whole episode. Basically, so what was the point? Like, we all know that's a rhetorical question. I'm just saying it to make it clear that's a rhetorical question. That's the whole point of the episode is why she did that. Spinner helping Toby with Johnny was nice. Spinner intimidating Johnny I like. Miss H should not have gotten him in trouble because he de-escalated the situation. Spinner helping Jane was sweet. Okay, I don't need to know the names of your nads. That was a funny Jimmy line. It's like, Gavin Jr. Okay, I don't need to know the names of your nads. I like Liberty's girl power moment of fighting Lucas. Darcy should have just taken the detention with the 20% mark given back. Johnny is such a prick. What is up with one of Johnny's friend's hairstyles? My sister said it looked like he stuck his finger in a light socket. Miss O'Vey could tell Darcy was lying about the windows, cleaning the windows. Poor Spinner on the cancer storyline. Simpson was sweet to try to help Darcy to tell Miss O'Vey. Simpson saying he'll be there for Darcy was sweet. Johnny deserved to get hit by Spinner. Johnny had the audacity to call him a coward when 2 hits from Spinner he was down on the ground. Jane was right to ask Spinner for an explanation, not seeing each other anymore. Griffin was nice to invite Marco out. Spinner tried to talk to Johnny, and Johnny didn't listen. Also, Bruce barking. Are you a fucking dog? Spinner fighting because he has cancer makes no sense. I understand that he's upset and he's taking it out, but that wasn't the best way. Ellie and Paige are trying to give Marco a hard talk about getting too attached to people. Jane was right to warn Jimmy that Spinner was going to miss his operation. Jimmy was good to go stop him. Emma's a good friend trying to help Manny with her dad. Trina should mind her own business. Poor Jimmy. Ashley was so in the wrong taking him off the song. Jimmy is too trusting to Trina. Ashley tried to make it up to Jimmy by giving him the right track. Anya and Mia would have been cute friends. Holly J bossing around Anya upsets me. Mia is so sweet to Anya. Jesse should be supportive for Ellie interviewing Caitlin. Stop with the creepy frosh and boss man. Jesse is scum for cheating. I've never liked him. Holly J set Anya up. Such a bitch for plagiarism. Caitlin gets schooled by Ellie in her house, and I'm here for it, in Ellie's house. Anya should listen to Mia's advice to drop Holly J. Sav asking Mia to join the badminton team is sweet. Damien is a pig. Liberty should not judge Emma that hard for her becoming a purple dragon girl. Manny was a right friend to call Emma out for changing as a purple dragon girl. Bruce was acting disgusting, so Emma had every right to splash the drink on him. Emma's protest was amazing. Miss H liked what she did, but cannot say it. Jay became a good friend in person. I feel bad for Spinner this season, and Miss Kwan when Spinner threw up on her. Marco hangs out with a guy he knows is creepy. Darcy should not have accused Snake. Darcy's parents should not have sent her to that camp. Jay switching tapes was wrong. Jay doing whatever to make it up to her was good. Rachel should have told them she liked Danny from the beginning. Derek should have noticed the manager, piece of shit, was racist. The only time Lucas was good was with Izzy. Anya dropping Holly J was fantastic. I love the advice Simpson gives Sean. Sean and Emma for the picture are cute. Damien is bad and a cheater. Those are my thoughts. And like always, I don't know if Jimmy said gnats or nads, so I just said nads, but he might have said the names of your gnats. I don't know. It's either with a T or a D. I don't know. You guys can let me know. Anyway, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!